The third beatitude. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. I think meekness today is often viewed as a weakness, tantamount to cowardice. Today, if you aren't loudly displaying your outrage over this or that, then you are not doing your part. But actually, Jesus says, deal with your enemies in love. And speak with those with whom you have disagreements with a spirit of gentleness and humility and meekness. The meek are blessed. He says they will inherit the earth. Yes, in the next life, the new heavens and the new earth, those belong to God's children. Those belong to the meek. But why wait for eternity? Generally, things go better for those who treat others with gentleness, respect, and love. Number 4, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. You know, in our country, we rarely, if ever, experience true hunger or thirst. Even though my mind tells me that I'm hungry, I should reevaluate and say, wait a second, you just ate 2 hours ago, you're fine. We don't understand what it's like to truly need food, to truly hunger or thirst, or else we might perish. Jesus says, hunger and thirst for righteousness, and those who do, who desire him, who hunger to hear his word, who thirst to be in his presence and in his house and with his people, those who crave these things will not be sent away hungry, but will be filled with good things. Number 5, blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. This one too is countercultural, isn't it? It flips the current concept upside down because there is so little room for mercy these days. But as a blessed person, someone who is choosing happiness, you're going to choose to be merciful to others. Understanding that there's only ever been one person who is truly perfect. So we all need a little bit of mercy, a little bit of grace. And that will come through in the way that we treat others, as it has been made clear to each of us how much mercy God has had on us. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. I love that one. I mean, that sounds like the best blessing that comes from living the blessed life. To see God face to face in heaven, in his presence. But again, why wait until eternity? You can see God's presence woven through everything in this world. And those who are pure in heart, meaning a heart that has been restored by the gospel and renewed by faith in him. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. When so many in this world are trying to divide people, the children of God are going to seek peace. In the same way that Jesus was a peacemaker, he calls his children to be peacemakers as well. And the more that we know about the peace that we have in Jesus, the more we're going to treat each other in that way, the more we are going to seek peace with others in our lives, the more that's going to play out. Actually, that's true for all of these Beatitudes so far. Jesus has shown us what a blessed life is like because he was merciful and meek and pure in heart. The more we become like him, the more we display these virtues. And the more we become like him, the more we can expect to be treated like him, and that's not a good thing. And that leads us to the last 2 Beatitudes, which read, blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you or when they persecute you and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now that totally changes our thinking, flips our frame of mind upside down. Rejoice when you're ridiculed. Enjoy being insulted. Jesus is going to redirect our thinking and says, rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven.